And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Cincinnati Reds have the middle of the order set to hit here in extra innings as they look to scratch across a run and tie this thing up. From the stretch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. The catch is made, and the Marlins have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. Well, in case you don't follow this ball club too closely, Jose Peraza is being talked about maybe as a player to watch this year, guys.
He sure is, Matty V. Even though he's already looking like a key contributor, he's still a young player. But most people around this organization just think he's going to keep getting better and better.
I agree with you, Dan. I think he can actually take a leap forward in his development this season. He can make a big difference for this team. I'm excited to watch him play live in this one and see what he's got.
At the plate, Jose Peraza. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Jose Peraza.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. To 2-2 now.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Reds are down in order. They trail things here 2-0. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1-2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Couple of runs. Digging in, Chris Taylor comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4,
Out.
3,
No,
but
he's
it's
safe.
not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box now Jose
batting,
Peraza. He was
shortstop,
retired via
Jose
the ground ball last time up.
Peraza.
First offering on its way.
D-Rod.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Line drive to left. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Here's Corey Seager. He's got a hit in 3
Leading
at-bats
off
to
for
this
the
point.
Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Ready on 1 and 2. Grounded to short. Peraza over to his left. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. And with 1 away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42 as his legacy. Now at the plate, Jose Peraza hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
3 balls and a strike to the
Outside.
shortstop of the Reds. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pollock has a read on it. 2 gone. Well, guys, unfortunately, Peraza did not get a lot done at the plate in this game.
You know what, Matty? No, he didn't. And we touched earlier on the vital importance of his contribution to this club going forward. We didn't see it today, boys, but you know what? He's got a ton of talent, and we'll look for him to back it up next game.
The Reds have not had the April their fans would have liked. And for more on that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, after getting off to a slow start, this expected contender is already finding themselves to be the target of media criticism. Now, we know it can sometimes take a while for a team to work out those early season kinks, but these players are making no excuses. They tell me they expect better of themselves, and they intend to right the ship sooner rather than later.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First baseman
No,
Eric
out.
Hosmer is
First
in
baseman.
as he'll look to bring home that
Eric.
tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the
Ball
guys
one.
truly gravitate towards.
Count
The
1-0.
total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
The third baseman.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Manny Machado now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. David Hernandez takes the mound
pitching
now, and
for
it
the
appears
Reds.
he's being brought in to face the
Number
right-handed
37,
batter who waits next.
David.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Down.
Lays off 1-0. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece.
You know, Gilbert, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
That's in. Ball 2.
Ball 2 now. 3 runs already home here. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. Usually late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line.
That's a ball.
Can you quiet your emotions
Ball
down,
one, no
take the
strike.
crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Breaking
2
pitch,
balls,
and this
no
bounces
strike.
in front of the catcher. Career numbers with David Hernandez. He's gone 2 for 6. Down
ball
low,
3.
and the plot thickens
I got
here.
3-0.
3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
3-1 to the Padres left fielder. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
D-Rod.
Swing and a miss
Count
much
is
too
3-2.
early, and that makes it a full count. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 8th inning coming up. It's the Padres 5 and the Reds 4.
Ladies and
Aaron
gentlemen,
Blue has been
your
summoned from
attention,
the
please.
bullpen as he'll do so
Now
to start
pitching
the
for
8th.
the Padres, number 38, Aaron Blue.
So coming to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He's
Leading
0
off
for
for the
2 in
Reds,
the ballgame so
the
far.
catcher.
This thing's far
Tucker
from over, even though we're
Barnhart.
moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here comes the first pitch. Right there for strike 1.
0-1.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. The 0-2 delivery. Well
The count
below
is
the
1
knees,
and 2.
laid off on the changeup there. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Your
Kurt
attention,
Casale will
please.
pinch hit here, and
Pinch
he's
hitting
the
for
potential
Cincinnati.
tying run.
Number 12, Kurt Casale.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Toward the gap. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting, the center
As we take a
fielder,
look at the replay here,
Jesse
you can see that it was a hanging
Winker.
changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Striding into the box, Jesse Winker. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Red center
Whoa,
fielder
right
in
there.
front with a 2-0 count.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be
That's
successful.
outside.
Outside, 3-0 now. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. The 3-0. Taken,
Hey.
strike 1 outside corner. The 3-1. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Casale leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that
The first
has a good
baseman, number
fastball. And what does he
19,
do? He just throws his
Joey
good fastball
Votto.
right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In is Joey Votto now. line towards center field. Cordero is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. One left for Cincinnati, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Michael Lorenzen is on to pitch out of the... bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Number 23.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So one man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th. And in to hit next, it'll be Franchy Cordero. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he can't come up with it. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and Austin Hedges will be the next to hit.
Nope.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Called strike, and that'll run it full. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Hunter Renfroe will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runs aboard with only 1 out in the inning. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. To first. Fielded by Votto. Step on the bag for 1.
Up next for the Padres, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's 0 for 4. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Kinsler ahead and a 2-0 count.
No strike.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Fouled away. Cordero at third. Hedges at second with 2 gone. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Padres leave a pair. They lead it 5-4. Craig Stammen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
34, Craig Stammen.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Yasiel Puig, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Tough situation, down 1 here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got the work cut out for him.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. A 1-1 count to Puig. The 1-1. Now a bullet down the line, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Slapped hard the opposite way and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Derek Dietrich will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 22, Derek Dietrich.
Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. Pulled toward right center field. Cordero will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Up next for Cincinnati, the left fielder, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Kemp.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Eugenio Suarez will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Suarez is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
After it is Myers. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Tucker Barnhart is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Hit on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. Now a 7-5 game.
Dan, this had all the makings of going extra innings, but right there, a knock to drive in 2 for your team.
Yeah, D-Roll, that's a huge 2 RBI base hit here in the top of the 9th inning.
Jose Castillo takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
The pitcher, number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Standing in now, Michael Lorenzen. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Barnhart leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. Reyes on the move. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. So disaster strikes here in the 9th as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. Reds out in front, 7-5. Derek Dietrich is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 22.
Eugenio Suarez will stay in the ballgame as a new shortstop.
Now at shortstop, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So digging in now, Eric Hosmer head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
The first baseman, Eric.
Zach Duke comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 32, Zach Duke.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one. Duke is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
And there's one down now.
The third baseman.
In now,
13.
Manny Machado. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Raisel Iglesias comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter. And he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes. Ball
Slider laid off for a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Machado on his way to second. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball
Not
1.
close with the off-speed
Ball
pitch
1,
taken
no
for a
strike.
ball.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's Will Myers. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tying run at the plate. The 0-1.
1-1.
And he misses with it. 1-1. On the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for...
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And that's going to bring in the run from third. And just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game. So chalk that one up as an E6. And he really can't believe it out there. And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base. And 2 men gone here in the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Ball inside.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out.
That's
a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
San Diego down to their final strike. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. He's set. The 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Kemp to the track, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, listen, it's still real early in the season. Of course, you're concerned about your ball club when it's not performing like you think that it should, but there certainly is plenty of time to turn things around if you can identify the issues and straighten them out.
And I'm sure this club will be making it their business to do just that, Dan. Give them some time to turn this around, though, and we'll see what transpires. But I don't think we've seen what this team has to offer just yet.